Okay, this is Gideon mad, and this is what happens when Daddy does this. Mad. How do we make him better? Mad. All better.
Burped. The most familiar and most common way that we are used to burping babies is up on our shoulders. When you move a baby from your arms to your shoulder, you want to support her neck. Put your hand behind and support her head. You're going to move her to your shoulder, and you can use your chin to kind of tuck underneath and support her head so that she cannot move it. Another position to burp babies, if your arms or your hands are getting tired from holding them, is across your lap. Move them into your lap. Babies cannot turn their heads, so you have to turn their heads for them. Position them, and then you can pat their back to try and get a burp out of them. Babies like this position because it puts pressure on their tummies.
This is Madison. She is 3.5 weeks old, and her parents just attended the Will I Ever Sleep newborn sleep class. And I just wanted to show you 3 ways you can burp a newborn. I know it sounds like, oh, this is simple. Oh, Madison. But I want to show you because sometimes it's eye-opening. Lots of times I see parents, when they try to burp, they put her right here like this, and they do this. And they're trying to burp, but she's just not burping. So here's what I want to show you. Take her and put her little chest up and over your shoulder like this, and then cup your hand. Make a C like this. You want to hear it. Hear that? That doesn't hurt her. But hear how you can hear that noise? That's what's going to get your burp out. Sometimes parents do this, and it just doesn't get a burp out. You want to cup it so it doesn't hurt her back, and just go like this. So that's one method, is up over the shoulder. Again, get her chest up and over your shoulder like that. Okay, here's another method. You're going to sit her on your lap like this. You're going to make a C with your hand. Put the C under her chin. It looks like you're choking her. I promise you're not. You're just resting her chin. Sorry. You're just resting her chin right here. And again, you're cupping your hand and burping her, just like that. And that's a good way. And then the final way is across your lap like this. So you're gonna lay her across your lap, and you can even bring one higher than the other. Let's put her chest up here on this leg, put her bottom down here, and then you're just gonna cup your hand and do this. You're supporting her body with her bottom, and you're just going back and forth like this. Just get that good burp out. Now, if you have a breastfed baby, they may not burp good for you, and that's pretty normal. Sometimes they don't take in a lot of air. Sometimes they do. You always want to try to burp, but don't be disappointed if you don't get a big burp out. Bottle-fed babies tend to take in a little bit more air and tend to be a little bit better burpers for you. So anyway, that's 3 ways to burp a newborn. Hope it was helpful. Have a great day.
You have a fussy baby. You go in the bathroom and you turn on the water. Okay, turn on the water. And just rock. You want to hold her in this position. I'm just going to rise up the water on. And you see how she stops crying. She's going to sleep actually. Works all the time. Nighty nighty.
Well, there's a couple of different ways of burping a baby, and I'm going to show you some of my favorite ones. The tried and true over the shoulder works pretty well, especially if you don't have a stethoscope. So you'd put the baby up, make sure the head is up far enough that they can breathe, and then give a pretty good pat. Don't be afraid of tapping on this baby. It can take a newborn a couple of minutes to burp that way, but just be patient. If your baby is throwing their head around a lot, you may find it easier to burp them in my single most favorite position, which is actually a sitting position. Are we ready? We're going to show sitting. We get unwrapped so you can see. Oh boy. And what I do is put my hand in the shape of a U, and that U is going to support the little cheeks, and then the palm of your hand is actually supporting their tummy. And ever so slightly leaning, oh I know, ever so slightly leaning forward. And then we pat on the back this way. That is a terrific way of getting a burp. Are you enjoying that? Probably not. I happen to know that this baby has a full stomach, so I'm not going to show you the third way, but I'll explain it. The other way to have a baby burp is to lay them on their stomach across your knees and then pat them on the back. But that can also make them throw up everything they just ate, so we won't do that. Not right now. But if you have a full tummy, I prefer that sitting position.
Baby crying. We'll do the whole move. With the right hand, left hand. Hold it. Now it's quiet. Right hand, left hand on the chest, and put it 45 angle, like the doctor said, so that it's fine. Okay, let's put him down. He'll cry again. Okay, baby crying. Yeah. Hands together. Turn him 45 degrees. Hold his butt. It's quiet. Isu is quiet. Isu is flying. Isu is quiet now. Ishan is quiet. Now baby is quiet. Okay.